Okay, this is step 2, how to prepare the magazine body, the S12 body, after you've cut it on the bandsaw, or whatever saw. Come in a little closer and let me show you a couple of features here. When I cut this on the bandsaw, I made sure I left myself a tiny bit of ridge all the way around the magazine, just above the rib. Now I'm going to clean that up. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a standard deburring tool, and I'm just going to run this on the outside of the magazine in between the ribs. I'm not going to use the deburring tool on the front or the rear because I really don't want an angle on that surface. What this will do, other than taking away this flash, is it will allow the spring and the follower to pass without catching on that sharp corner. The next thing I'm going to do is file this. This is a plastic file, but you could use any. What I'm filing is this sharp corner on all 4 of these guide rails. What I want is a very slight angle on that. Again, I don't want a sharp 90-degree corner to catch either the follower or the spring. So just a couple of strokes on each one of these features is all that's really necessary. Okay, now that does the basic work here. Now we're going to go on to fitting this whole assembly. We have a couple of the F-15 adapters here, and right now the rib is too tight to go into the adapter. So what I'm going to do on this coarse paper, ground the magazine, and I'm going to slightly file a few strokes at a time until I get this fit correct. When I'm done, what you're left with is going to look a lot like this. This one has been filed, but I did not use the deburring tool in here, so you can see the complete sharp edges that we talked about earlier. Just to reiterate, I'll take my deburring tool and I'll cut between the control surfaces. This produces just a tiny angle. So that cleans up nicely. And then again with the file, just a few strokes to take that sharp corner off. That cleans that up. This I already pre-cut and I fitted it properly, but now we're going to show you this will fit into the F-15 adapter and snap completely into place. If I put both halves of this together, I have no play here. This is a very tight fit, but if you'll look through here, you'll see that the F-15 adapter is slightly bowed inward. That's because it's an injection molded part. They're not real stable. They will move. The way you control that is in the next step when we get to the MKA magazine, which interfaces into this slot here. We will bow the magazine out slightly, and that will help take any arc out of this component when it's assembled. So that's the end of this step.